The midpoint. What we're talking about here, suppose we have a grid and we have a point here A with coordinates x1, y1 and B with coordinates x2 and y2, and we have the line segment between those 2 points. We want the coordinates at this point here, at the midpoint. The midpoint is the point exactly halfway between point A and point B. This means that the x-coordinate of the midpoint will be the mean of the x-coordinate of A and B. So let's just examine that for a moment. Let's suppose that we have 3 and we have 7. How do we work out the midpoint? Well, you should be able to see that the midpoint is 5, but the calculation we could do is 3 add 7 divided by 2. So that's 10 divided by 2, which is 5. So this calculation here gives us the midpoint between 3 and 7. So we have x1 and x2. So if we add those and divide by 2, that gives us a number halfway between x1 and x2. And the y-coordinate of the midpoint will be the mean of the y-coordinates of A and B. So by the same sort of argument, that's going to be y1 add y2 divided by 2. So our midpoint here will have coordinates x1 plus x2 over 2 and y1 plus y2 over 2. The formula is useful to remember, but I usually just think of this as the average of the x-coordinates and the average of the y-coordinates.